Today we're going to talk about hunting packs, and I'll let you know the hunting pack and setup I'm using for 2023. So you saw the hunting pack I used last year, which was the Eberlestock Kite. Now I used that in conjunction with their mainframe, and I wasn't a huge fan of that setup. So I kind of looked deep into what I have, which this is what I set up for this year before I changed my mind. And I looked at this Hill People Gear Ute pack. And the Ute pack is one of my favorites. I've had it for a long time. You've seen my review of it 10, 12 years ago. And this is the same pack. I've modified this though, that on the sides, I kind of cut some weight by just putting some paracord with a little grim lock. Is it a grim lock? That's not grim lock. Just a little cinch lock here. Keeps things on the side here. So I'll put everything in there and I'll cinch it down and it makes it nice and tight. As you can see here, like that. And then on the front, I took Hill People Gear. They have something called an Aston pocket, and I connected that through the top here and on the sides, as you can see there. And then I took their rifle buttstock, which is on the one I'm going to show you in a little bit, pouch on the bottom, and I would be able to fit my rifle through that area and then cinch it all down. So if I have to move up an area, so that's the one thing about the kite I wasn't a huge fan of, is if I get like for instance last year we went from 600 elevation to 1200 elevation, and there were some areas where I couldn't just carry my rifle, so I gotta pack it up, then use both hands to climb where you want to go. So that is how I got through on this. So those were the main things that I changed on this Ute pack. And I was going to use this year, but I changed my mind. And although I do like this, I'm going to go with a Mystery Ranch pack. Now this is the Mystery Ranch pack that I'm going with. This is the Hill People Gear rifle buttstock pouch that connects on to the sides here. And then I just put over the front of it a nice strap. And the thing I like is I can use this to put my rifle in if I have to. It's super important to me. I mean, if you want to get to places where people aren't going to be in hunting, you got to kind of put the effort in. And to do that, sometimes you can't be carrying your rifle and climbing at the same time. So that's a huge important thing to me. So this is their pop-up 40. It's a brand new pack. I think they redesigned it. So what I did was I took the Hill People Gear Canteen pouch. I threw that on the side. I threw this on the side, if you can see this right here. I threw that on both sides so that that'll retain the rifle at the top here. So I can cinch that down, put it in here, slide it down through that hole, and then boom, I can hike into some more challenging places. So this is the setup that I'm rolling with this year. This is the Hill People Gear. This is not a Hill People Gear. This is the Mystery Ranch Pop-Up 40. So the reason I'm going to try to roll with this and do some testing is it's a lot lighter than the Hill People Gear pack. Now granted, the weight is not horrible because it has a lot of support, but I just wanted something a little bit different than what that was. There was too much going on when I tried to customize it. So this is going to be, I think, a little bit better for me. So here's a look at the top a little bit more. So basically what I'm going to do, take this off right here. I have a buckle that I have on the side. This is something I added. So I have that on one side, put the buckle on the other side, and then I can cinch that down. Basically you just pop off the top here, like that. And then you can get access to your rifle pretty easily. And then this is my quick access pouch. The one thing that was annoying me was I didn't have a quick access on that Eberlestock kite bag. So that's what this Aston pocket was on the front that I put, this is the quick access. I was able to get access to some things that I just wanted to get access to without having to get into the entire bag. And that was one thing that really I liked about this pop-up 40 is you have this top pouch where you can put things that you need readily accessible, but you don't want to get into the whole pouch. But if you do need to get into the whole pouch, the thing I like about this is it has a side zip the whole way down. So you come here, you unzip this side, and you can get into the whole pouch. So I do like that. It is rather accessible, but I also want to have that quick access. So this is the Pop-Up 40 by Mystery Ranch. I've just simply added a few Hill People gear items that I've mentioned, and I think this is going to work great for me for hunting this year. So you'll see this in some videos, this configuration. I'll take it out on some test trips, see how it feels. But the cool thing about this is it's rather lightweight, has a frame, and I've kind of made it work for me. I'm also using these Mystery Ranch pouches on the inside to organize. I forget what these are exactly called, but I've got a few of these just for organizational purposes. So I'm gonna roll with this year, and we'll see what happens. So if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. If you have a tried and true setup as far as your pack goes, and stowing your rifle, having quick access, if that's something you like, go ahead and put down in the comments how you roll with your setup and what it is. And until next time, later.